Have you ever wondered what happens when a powerful institution seems to lose touch with the very people it serves, sowing seeds of discontent that can eventually lead to massive change? This kind of widespread unease often precedes major historical shifts, and it certainly played a crucial role in European history. The growth of anti-clerical sentiment before the Reformation was primarily due to a combination of widespread corruption, perceived moral decay within the Catholic Church, its immense wealth and political power, and a growing intellectual movement questioning its authority. This deep dissatisfaction made many receptive to new religious ideas. Several key factors fueled this growing disillusionment. Economically, the Church accumulated vast amounts of land and wealth, often exempt from taxation, while simultaneously levying its own taxes like tithes on the populace. Spiritually, practices such as the sale of indulgences, which promised reduced time in purgatory for money, deeply offended many faithful Christians who saw it as exploiting their piety. Furthermore, many clergy members were accused of absenteeism, meaning they were not present in their parishes, or of holding multiple church offices, often without fulfilling their duties. These issues highlighted a significant disconnect between the Church's stated ideals and its actual practices. To understand the context of this period, it is helpful to consider the structural changes happening in society. The rise of universities fostered critical thinking and scholarship, leading to more scrutiny of religious texts and practices. The invention of the printing press also played a transformative role, enabling the rapid spread of new ideas and critiques of the Church to a wider audience, bypassing traditional control mechanisms. People began to read the Bible for themselves, sometimes discovering discrepancies between its teachings and the Church's doctrines. This era saw the Church as not just a spiritual guide, but also a major landowner and political force. Popes often engaged in secular power struggles, forming alliances and raising armies, which blurred the lines between spiritual leadership and worldly ambition. This involvement in temporal affairs often led to accusations of hypocrisy and distracted the Church from its primary religious mission, further eroding public trust. People began to yearn for a purer, simpler form of Christianity that focused more on individual faith and less on institutional bureaucracy and elaborate rituals. Ultimately, the cumulative effect of these abuses, coupled with new intellectual currents and changing societal structures, created an environment ripe for religious upheaval. The growing anti-clerical sentiment did not just criticize the Church. It prepared the ground for bold reformers like Martin Luther to challenge its doctrines and practices, ultimately leading to the fracturing of Western Christianity and the profound reshaping of European society.